Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over the Trestique Essential 8 Kit. I'm all about quick, fast, efficient, and I also love doing car makeup. Basically for me what that means is I have limited time, I need to get ready, so I usually take like a little pouch with me and keep it in the car, and that way I just have my essential items that I need to put on a face so that I'm presentable for whatever it may be. So this little set really just cuts through all the fuss, and everything you need as far as the essentials go on a day-to-day basis is in this little guy right here. I want to just go over what exactly this is. So Trestique is a company that I have been admiring for the past year or so since I was introduced to them because of a lot of things. First, they're very easy to use. And you know, when you talk about the girl that wants to just have easy makeup that's not too dramatic and just kind of fresh and pretty, this is what really pops to my head for a couple of reasons. One, I feel like sometimes you run into brands that are like very natural. And when I say natural, natural looking. But the issue is that for like women of color like me, you put it on and you're like, I don't know if this is really working. I have darker circles under my eyes. I have bags under my eyes from sleepless nights. I have some imperfections. Like, is this doing the job it needs to be doing? I'd rather invest in products that are actually doing what they say they're going to do, but still give me that nice fresh face look. This is why I really do like Trestique. Number two, everything is dual-ended here. So you have the actual product on one side, and then you have an applicator on the other. So really, essentially, your fingers and the applicator tool that comes with each product is all you essentially need. Again, why it's called the Essential 8 Kit. Number three, it comes with this little kit, or this is the kit it comes in, and it has a little mirror on this side. So if you don't have time to get ready, you just, you know, you have a mirror right there. I think that's just great. And then the one feature that I really love about this, these are magnetic. So you see how they just stick to each other? I mean, it just doesn't get any easier than that. For the woman who like needs to have everything in one place, you not only can put it in here, but it sticks together, it's magnetized, it just makes life easier, which honestly, what else are we looking for? That is all we need, especially when it comes to putting on makeup, probably the least of our priorities in the morning. And so it kind of just cuts out all that headache for you. This kit, it doesn't just come in like light, medium, dark. It comes customizable for you and only you. So I wanted a little bit more of like a pinkish lip. So I chose the one that I'm wearing right now. But if you wanted a more neutral lip, you can do that. And if you want an eyeshadow crayon that is a little bit darker or more dramatic, you can do that. You do not have to pick one color just because that goes with your skin tone. So I absolutely love that. All right, so to really show you guys how this kit works and how it's universal, I'm gonna do two looks for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how I use this when I am in a rush in the morning with the kids and I just need to kind of put on a face to make myself look presentable. I'm gonna show you how I do that. And then I'm also gonna show you how I achieve this look, which for me is, I had a little bit more time, I added mascara and a little bit of setting powder, and this would be something that I maybe wear, you know, out for the entire day, or if I'm just going out for a girls' night or dinner, something like that. It's something that I would just use to amp up. I kind of did more of a little smoky eye instead of just the traditional eyeliner. So yeah, let's get started. My first look is going to be my everyday, really easy, quick, efficient look while I'm with the kids, and this is my version of car makeup, so let's go to that. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, today has been one of those mornings where everyone's just having a fit and we need to get out the door. I also have something to do literally as soon as I drop them off. So I'm gonna show you guys how I get ready really, really quick. Yes, baby. With the Essential 8 Kit. So let's get started. Yes, okay, I know, we're all tired. We're gonna do this little installment of car makeup. All right, I'm starting with the foundation stick.
Mommy, I
I love
love you.
you. All right. And I like to either use my hand or the sponge, whichever works.
You put makeup.
I know, I'm putting on makeup. Okay, now I'm going with some
Mommy.
concealer.
Mommy.
Yeah, you can too.
What?
You get to help me too, Mimi. Remember, Mimi, you've
You
done...
look beautiful.
Aw, sweetheart, you're so sweet. Remember, Mimi, you did my makeup before.
Mama, can I watch you?
Yeah, you can watch me. Thank you guys for being so patient.
I want to take off my seatbelt.
Whoa. We are not taking off our seatbelt.
Take off my seatbelt.
Thank you.
I love you, Mommy.
I love
You
you.
look so beautiful.
Oh, honey.
Mama. Mama, you look really beautiful. Very beautiful.
Train them well.
It's Saturday. Mommy, looks like it's Saturday.
It's not Saturday, baby.
It's Saturday.
No, Mimi. Mm-hmm.
On Saturday we have games. Oh, Mama.
Yeah.
You look beautiful now.
You think I look beautiful right now with all this pink on me?
Yeah. What? What did we say? No, you look Mom, we can't see.
Okay, hold
The
on.
camera. Mommy. Mama, are you almost done?
Yeah. Almost done. Guys, was this too long or was this okay?
Okay.
It was all right. All right.
Mama,
Lastly, I'm just going to go in with some eyeliner.
what is eyeliner?
Eyeliner is just something that mommy wears to make her look awake.
What does awake mean?
Awake. What do we do when we wake up?
I know. He said 11, not, and this one is 7.
Okay.
Mom, this one is 7.
This is gonna have to do. What do you think, guys? Did mommy do a good job getting ready really fast? Say bye.
Bye.
All right, so there you go. Now I'm gonna show you how I would use this set. If I did just have some time, let's get straight to it, shall we? I am going to start off with my highlighter, and I'm gonna do this because I'm actually gonna put the highlighter on first and then the foundation over it, because I feel like sometimes when you just really want that glow from within, this is just a cute little hack or trick that I've done. And so this is the Bondi Beach Glow, going in with this. It's a really, really pretty kind of like satiny champagne. I love it, it's just gorgeous. So I'm gonna go there, and basically what you wanna do is just hit the points of your face that you would want normal highlight. Now, I also think that this technique is really great if you are a highlighter novice and you don't know how to put it on and you're like, I don't wanna walk out and just feel like I'm like, you know, like streaks of highlight or something like that. So I would just recommend doing this technique too. It just kind of makes you just illuminate without being too highlighted, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna use my fingers for this and just blend that out. See, just see like a soft sheen. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to go in with my Tint, Moisturize, and Blend Face Stick. This is in Tenerife Natural. So this I got matched to me, and it is pretty spot on, you'll see. What I like about this is that it really is just like a nice tinted balm moisturizer. It feels light. It does give coverage, so if you want, you know, a little bit more, you can layer on top. But as far as just getting that nice natural glow, it's good. And I did have like a little zit right there, and so it's covering that nicely. And then what I like to do is I take the applicator and kind of use it to push in the products in the more hard to reach spots. So like around the nose, where you can be a little red, around the mouth. If you have like a breakout or anything, that's where I like to put it. And if you know me, I've talked about this before, I like to layer everything. So even if I have an imperfection or you have breakouts that you want to cover, but you don't want to have like anything heavy, just do it in layers. Don't be overwhelmed if you're trying to cover a spot or a mark and you're like, oh my gosh, it's not covering the first time around. Put one layer on, step back, and then look and see, okay, you can still see that. And then go ahead and add just a little bit at a time. This is going to, and then dab it in. That is going to really ensure that your makeup doesn't look cakey. I know there are a lot of different techniques for how people put stuff on, but I've just found that this is something that has really helped me kind of have one, really nice even looking application, but two, if I am wearing something more dramatic and I have more coverage on me, it doesn't look cakey. Like even up close, people don't feel like, you know, I'm wearing pounds of makeup, which I don't feel like I wear pounds of makeup, but you know, it's very subjective. To some people, people may think I'm wearing way too much, and others may be like, oh, you know, I go even more dramatic. So to each their own, but that is just a technique that has really, really helped for me, is taking your time with the layering. If you do have darker eyelids or you need more coverage on that area, that's where I just kind of would go back in and pat this, use this foundation as a primer for your lids. Now I'm going in for the brows, and this is an espresso. I love this little tool because not only does it come with the shaper on one side, but on the back side, you have the other product on a mascara wand, so it's something that it just dispenses it. And I just feel like this is the best of both worlds. So if you're in a rush and you just really want to do a quick brow, you can easily just go ahead and, you know, swipe up and shape your brows. I'm just gonna go in and shape my brows here. And I love this pencil. It really, really is nice and easy to work with. I find that sometimes pencils can be a little intimidating because they definitely come off as, you know, a little too harsh or strong. And so this one is just really nice. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. You don't have to press too hard. What I'm gonna do with this side is take it and I'm just gonna brush up, and I just love that it deposits a little bit of color, but also helps shape your brow. Now we're gonna go in with some concealer, and this is my Conceal Cover and Correct Crayon in Bisque. So this is, again, goes back to when I was saying to wait and just layer on. If you do have an imperfection that was not covered by the foundation stick, you can always go back in with this and just spot treat. And you can either use your finger or the applicator in the back and just press that in. Okay, so I'm going with this. Here's what I really love about this, is that because it is like a pencil, you really have control over where you're applying it. So I like to go all the way into my inner crease and outwards and focus right here on that little area where I have a little bit more concavity. So like you can just see it like looks like it lifted the eye right there. So I'm drawing like that upside down triangle and just doing that. And it's really light and buildable as well, but I love this. It matches me pretty spot on. If you do have darker under eye circles and you don't feel like a light concealer is gonna work for you, all you have to do is get a corrector, and you can kind of throw that into your kit too. I know a lot of, you know, especially South Asian women, we suffer from more hyperpigmentation and all that stuff. So definitely add that to your kit. I think the best thing about this though, the cool thing about this is that it just has everything. It's called the Essential 8 Kit because as far as the essentials go, it's all ready here for you. So if there are things that you're like, oh my gosh, I want to add this, this, and this, obviously add it. I'm just showing you guys what I do to kind of get my look together with this. I'm gonna go in again with the applicator. And the reason I like using my finger for applying this is because the formula is so light, but your fingers really warm it up to the touch. And so it helps making blending it out even easier. So this is the part where I would actually just set my makeup if I had time to. And with setting it, I am only going to concentrate on my under eyes because everything else is more of a cream crayon kind of formula. So I don't want to set everything, just the under eyes, wherever I think I may crease. And then just out of habit, I always take whatever product is left over and hit that T-zone area. Next, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow stick, and I chose the color Venetian Gold. And I did this because I thought it was just, I picked the color Venetian Gold because I thought it was a gorgeous metallic that works for both day and night. It's neutral, you can mix it with other colors if you wanted to, but it's just easy and foolproof, you know what I mean? It kind of just highlights the eye without too much effort, which for me is exactly what I want when I'm thinking about essential. And if you wanted to, you could use this as a highlighting stick too. Okay, now I'm gonna go move on to my cheeks, and this is one of my absolute favorite colors. This is the Bora Coral. I just love this. I feel like a lot of times women of color are a little hesitant or reluctant to wear cheek color that is not as neutral, but honestly, this is like the perfect flush of pink, in my opinion. Gives you that really pretty, fresh, youthful look, and I don't know, it's really gorge. Now, this is where too, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit more of that highlight, that the highlighting stick, and just kind of go over it a little bit for a little extra dimension. And then again, I'm just gonna take my fingers and nicely blend that out. And I like to blend all the way up to my hairline, so it kind of gives it that natural flush look. Like you're blush started from somewhere. You see that? It's just really soft and pretty. I love it. All right, now we are gonna move on to the part where I feel like really is going to differentiate day to night, and that is with the eyeliner pencil, and this is in Swiss Chocolate. So normally I would either just opt out of eyeliner completely during the day if I'm in a rush, or I would just focus on maybe kind of smudging it a little bit. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna start by just smudging a little bit on the lash line, the top lash line. But I'm also going to create like a little bit of a smoky eye just by dragging it up just to the tip of my outer crease. So you see that? I just kind of did that on the outer crease. And now I'm going to take the little smudger in the back and I'm going to use this to really give me a nice smoky eye. And what's awesome is that I literally have used 2 colors on my eyelids here, but it just gives it a whole different look. You see that? Just a really soft, smoky eye. Just love it. So pretty. Go ahead and line my bottom lash line as well as the waterline up top. And that's it. That is it. Just made a huge difference. All right, so there you go. And now what I'm gonna do is, because I'm doing the nighttime look and I have a little bit of extra time, I'm just going to curl and add some mascara to my lashes. You can use whatever mascara you prefer. I'm using my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And then lastly is just some lipstick. This is one of my favorite colors from this Essential 8 kit. It is Florence Fig. I feel like it's this beautiful mauve pink that just looks good on any skin tone. Now what you want to do if you don't enjoy wearing lipstick too much, I just take a little bit and just keep it on like the center of the lip right there, and then just pat it out, and it kind of just leaves like a stain. So if you don't want too much color, that's all you have to do. Just really soft and pretty. And that is about it. All right, you guys, so I just went and quickly curled my hair and I'm good to go. I think that I really, really love this set again for the main reason that if you're newbie to makeup, or even if you are someone that loves it, it just kind of cuts through all the color and it gives you exactly what you need. Without having to search for it and all that good stuff. Especially for me when I literally have sometimes just minutes to get ready, and I do a lot of it in the car at times. I don't need a big bag full of makeup. Like, this is normally what my makeup bag looks like. Like, look at that. It's just too much stuff. And when you really are in a crunch and you need to get ready and just be presentable, this is really all you need. Plus 1 or 2 items, like I mentioned, setting powder or mascara, if and when you have more time for it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, this little get ready with me kind of situation, and this Essential 8 kit from Trestique. I'm gonna list all the information as far as where you need to go to purchase it and how it works. And I am also doing a little giveaway for this for Mother's Day, which is coming up. So be sure to head to my Instagram to find out more about that. And that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.